Welcome back, everybody, to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. It's Thursday night. What? One of my favorite nights, one of Tony's favorite nights, one of our stand-in co-hosts' favorite nights.
Yeah, he's a stand-in co-host. He was getting comfortable. The mic. Say hi,
getting
Collin.
comfortable. So we are here tonight to kick the doors off the hinges and have a good time because you know what? It's been a long week, everybody.
I'm not motorboating Abraham Lincoln's titties.
That's a good start. That's a good start of making it weird. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in, hanging out with us. I'm just going to completely forget about what he just said.
Sorry.
And we'll just start.
Oh, scored! Owen!
As you guys are filing in, let's get started. Get started. How was everybody's week been?
Holy shit! Well, let's go in order here.
We're gonna put you
go
on
over to Collin.
Spot.
It's Collin's corner.
Hey,
we started a new segment tonight.
Remember, everybody is good enough. Gosh darn it, Collin! Everybody likes you.
Exactly.
Aww.
How was your week, Collin?
Busy. It's been busy. I don't like. It's weird.
I know.
No, just a lot of working right now. I haven't really done anything particularly productive beyond that. It's just been work, sleep, and repeat.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes this time of year. That's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
But we asked you to see what you were up to tonight. Bring you on, come hang out, set you in that chair, not the comfy chair. You get the one of the co-host chairs.
You know, it's okay. I was getting a little concerned about how squeaky that thing is, and I don't sit still ever. So
Yeah.
I was just sitting there incidentally rocking.
Yes.
Fidgety.
Find your happy place. Find your happy place.
So yeah.
Oh,
All
over to
right.
me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Well, after
Tell
a
us.
couple of mental and emotional breakdowns, and I lost count right around 684 episodes under the Strange Friends Media umbrella.
Yeah.
Of trying to organize that, put into playlists, rename each episode, and trying to streamline this so when people go, oh, that Don't Make This Weird podcast thing with 9 different playlists and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
You're like, watch this favorite episode like it's one of our favorites. Oh, where is it?
we don't have it labeled.
Good
But now we do. So
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Yeah.
So yeah, that was oh shit, I switched over to you.
I was like, I'm not ready. I'm like,
I'm not ready. So yes, I was not motorboating Abraham Lincoln, but it was pretty damn close. Cause it was it's been a long week.
yeah.
Over to you, Heather.
So I'm gonna go on this trend of it's been a busy, long week, and I feel that too, guys. I feel that. But it's been a great week. I try to find the silver lining of everything. Apparently, I am really good at breaking electronics. We'll say that.
Congratulations.
Same.
Yeah, recently there's been something that's happened every week, and I'm finally just learning to go, oh well.
It's what I do.
Because we had that little conversation before we started the podcast about doesn't matter. Is it gonna? No. I mean, yeah, it would matter if my $500 phone was a paperweight, but that matters. Yeah, but luckily Adam helped fix it. We got that going again. And it's been one of those weeks, but it's been one of those ones where I'm just like, okay,
Right.
what am I going to do about it? Nothing right now. So I guess I better just work and make money. Sounds good. So yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the great thing about it is seeing our collected success so far. And you're scaring the hell out of 100 episodes on Survivor Girl.
I wish I was actually Monsters Inking it right now because I've missed several of them and it's bumming me out. But we had that conversation before podcast as well. It's kind of like we got a chance to catch up with each other, and it's bumming me out because I'm busy working and I can't get to do my episodes. So, but I do the Motivational Monday stuff, so I'm trying to get there.
Well, and that's what's really exciting about a lot of this stuff is, we're 200 and what episode? 215 tonight for Don't Make This Weird.
Yeah.
Like, when the hell did that happen?
What the hell? I'm okay with that, though.
Me too. I know.
Apparently, you guys are too, because you're chiming in already.
Yes, they're blowing me up over here, and I
yeah.
gotta catch it. But it's pretty humbling when I go through and look at, I'm 54 episodes into Guitar Fridays,
Right.
33 episodes into Chill Stream,
Which people love. Both of those.
Oh my
both
god!
of
Like
those.
you guys, seriously, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're 75 episodes into Survivor Girl,
Which is crazy. Crazy.
We have 14 episodes already dropped on Initiative Impossible. Crystal has a shit ton.
She has a lot on her.
God,
too.
she's an insane woman, and I
Yeah.
love her to pieces for it.
Everybody does.
We've got almost 100 episodes for This Is My Brain. And there's so many other ones that are coming down the pipe that we're trying to go through and get out of pre-production hell.
Yep.
So,
right.
Oh god.
Out of the depths of pre-production hell.
I'm telling you, it is obnoxious.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they're all on our featured channels, and they're also on the playlist, so you guys can follow them. So when we say go to Don't Make This Weird on YouTube, go to the playlist, you'll see all of them there.
Yeah, so that's really cool though that you started to categorize the titles to let people know exactly what, because we've had a lot of really cool guests on the shows. We've had a lot of really fun stuff. We're still continuing to look at piling up that list again. Sometimes it just takes a minute, but we do appreciate you guys that have just kind of sat in and listened to Tony and I just BS about whatever. And then you guys jump in and you talk about really cool stuff. So you guys are really kind of just putting the show on for us. So we appreciate it.
Speaking of cool stuff,
Yeah.
shout out to Louder. He's throwing some love up right away. He said, "Thanks, bro. You're a wizard. Always enjoy your visits." Guys stopped by his studio today.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
And he said, "Whoa, look out!" I think that was a Ric Flair reference.
Oh, okay. We got Lexi joining in. She says, "Hey, love the hair, Heather. It's fabulous." And then she says, "Ooh, guys with locks are cute. LOL." And then John says, "Well, she's Heather, so she's always fabulous." It feels weird me reading this. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Lexi says, "Truth." Josh says, "I feel you, Heather. My computer took a shit in the ocean yesterday. LOL." John said, "God, I hate it when that happens." And Chill Stream is getting crazy because you have so many contestants now.
Oh my god,
which is cool. I jumped in on and jumped in to see everything going on. And then Josh says, "My graphic card filled its 2-week notice 2 weeks early."
Oh, damn.
And if anybody that knows that listens in, Josh is our main workhorse for Initiative Impossible. He is doing the edits and stuff on it, and he jumps in when we go live. He's in the captain's chair for it, and that just tugs at the heart.
Hey man,
I feel for him, man.
I'll show you how to do it with a fucking calculator. It takes 3 centuries, but it gets done.
The book of cool, right?
Oh god, I'm telling you, it's so funny, and I feel you, man, because we were doing one of the biggest production pushes to get Survivor Girl off the ground. We were ramping up for the 100 episode for Don't Make This Weird, and we had a full production schedule for Mitch's Fake Radio.
Yeah.
Remember when my computer died?
I do remember
Literally
that.
2 weeks before the 100th episode. I'm like, motherfucker!
Yep, it seemed like we were having a lot of different technical issues that were just going on, and it just went boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It's like, well, the cake's ordered at least.
Exactly.
I was just like, didn't we have some weather issues during that episode as well?
Yeah,
the internet went out.
The internet went out. We used Jeremy's hotspot.
To do the 100th episode. It takes a village to make this podcast.
Well, I mean, hey man, I've got some workspace over here, Josh, if you want to come over and work on the edits.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's a good idea. He could jump on here if he wants to, and then just nap in the comfy chair, and we could just feed him Takis or whatever the kids these days like. I don't really freaking know anymore. I'm just here you go, open up. Works for hugs and little hug jugs. That was Brian. Never mind.
That's blasphemy, man.
No, it's not.
Speaking of that, what's great, because we were talking about, because we love Josh, we love Brian.
Yeah.
And we were talking about
Collin was even jumping in because he knows as well.
Collin knows Brian. So, and we were making the observation about the mannerisms between Josh, our workhorse,
right, or techie dude.
sacrificial techie dude.
Yeah,
You
And
poor
then
bastard.
Brian, who is just this amazing, quirky dude who's so creative, has so many spot on impressions.
Oh, the dude's he's going
Yeah.
trying to be a voice actor. Like,
yeah,
he's really
he
talented.
could absolutely.
It's insanity.
But it's funny, the mannerism. I can't even talk. You
Mannerisms.
guys, you got it. So yeah, I blew my mind when I looked at. I was like, are they brothers? Like, what happened here? So that would be cool if they ever got a chance to actually meet each other, and maybe you could watch the episode.
Yes.
You know which one that is because Brian was on it, and you
Yeah.
just labeled everything.
Yes,
so
I
there
did.
you go.
Hell yeah.
So
It's the same episode that your dad and Mitch was on.
my dad was on one. I forgot
Yes,
about that.
Exactly. So did I.
Oh gosh. Wow.
Yep.
Holy crap. That's been and then they kind of started talking because they grew up around the same area.
Yeah, in Waterford.
That was strange. Very strange. So yeah, Josh is saying by Tuesday, new parts are on the way. By Tuesday, hopefully. John said it's a platinum for Doc Brown's DeLorean. Oh, plutonium, sorry. Josh says Takis are gross, LOL. I don't know. I just grabbed something. Okay, I guess old school Doritos, Cool Ranch, whatever, man. John says, hey, Tony, Aunt Trudy's boyfriend has a 1945 Gibson LG1 in great condition. I'm so jealous. Me too. I could own that.
Does it stay in tune? If it
Oh.
doesn't, I don't want it.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that a little bit.
Oh boy.
Only because as a guitar player, you have a preference of what brand or guitar that you like to play mostly.
The kind that stays in tune.
Obviously. But you
man,
have
don't-
more of one particular brand. Well, usually.
You know, most of my
Style.
band mates in the past and fellow friends and musicians still call me an Ibanez whore because.
Yeah.
But here's the best part about that. Gibsons, stupidly expensive, still have tuning issues.
Yeah.
Fenders, stupidly expensive, have tuning issues. Ibanez, middle of the road, don't really have tuning issues, and you can beat the shit out of them, and they still work.
That's a good thing. It's a good thing to know. I don't know, because I don't even know how to tune a guitar. I just look at them and admire them. Hold them for pictures, and that's about it. I'm a phony.
Hey, here's the best part about this. Okay, so most Gibsons start out anywhere from like $1,000, $2,500, $5,000. You're getting a pretty decent
Yeah.
Gibson. Still has fucking tuning issues. Fenders, same way. $1,500, $2,500, $5,000. You're talking some pretty pristine freaking instruments that are supposed to be top of the line.
Right.
Still has fucking tuning issues. What the hell, man?
You know what my favorite guitar was?
What's that?
And I was thinking about this on the way over here. I was like, you know what? I used to really rip really good on this guitar. Freaking Guitar Hero.
Oh hell yeah!
All right. I was thinking about that on the way over here. I was like, I missed that game.
It's just like a real guitar, isn't it? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So like Rockstar.
Security!
Oh man, we're getting
Please
kicked
have
out
these
here.
two removed.
I miss playing that game though. Seriously.
it's wild how much that like blew up and became this huge
Yeah.
phenomenon, and then it was just gone.
Just completely
Yeah.
like you can find them 5 for a dozen at Goodwill,
They're like
pretty
playing
much.
with, like the whole like
Yeah.
you know doing the crazy like
Right.
I don't know. things
That
on the
was a
guitar.
good game.
Doing
Come
one of these.
on. Come on. Because you're a actual musicians. I don't make Guitar Hero.
No, see, here's the
Exactly.
thing. I used to play with my son and my daughter all the time with PlayStation.
Right.
They would whoop my fucking ass
Get better.
on guitar. We would play for
Work.
days on end, and I'm
Work
like,
harder.
and the button.
Must not be that good of a guitar player.
That's the shade. My son, he's like, so, Dad, playing for 30 years, you fucking suck at
You
guitar.
can't play. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's just. I thought I legit was thinking about that on the way over from home. From home, yeah. My second home work. Yeah, I was like, oh, Guitar Hero, I missed that game. And then I ventured off to DJ Hero because I thought I was cool or something. And then my dog ate it. And
Gross.
Damn it.
This is the hipster version of a game that's already dead.
Right. Exactly. Josh says Tony's favorite fish, ... a tuna fish. Yeah. John said it's been in storage for quite some time, so the neck might need to be reset. Most likely.
Yes.
My dad's tuning in. He says, hello, y'all. And then Jeff says, do you feel it is wrong to destroy a guitar at a rock concert? ?
Fuck no. That's the best place to destroy a guitar.
I believe that's called blessing the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, get pieces of the guitar.
Right.
I mean, John says Guitar Hero is about excellent hand-eye coordination and has no bearing in the real guitar world whatsoever. Oh, yeah, it doesn't.
That's right.
It doesn't.
No,
You're
absolutely.
correct. And then Alexi says they learn from the best. And John says Rocksmith is the game you need to play because you use your own real guitar for the gameplay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rocksmith I can get behind.
I have that, but I've never played.
We can't exactly trigger Tony with that one. though.
No,
It doesn't
right.
work.
Hey,
We can't.
I've played Rocksmith. It's actually really
Are
good.
you good at the red, green, blue? That's what I need to know.
No.
And we can't be friends.
Speaking of that, Louder says, yup. How it's built makes a difference. And says, when we did Rock Band on Xbox, keep my vocals in check.
Yeah.
Because you actually had to match the pitch.
Yeah, I played SingStar for a little while with that. It was so good, but so bad. It's like, I look back at that and go, what was I thinking? Well, he plays guitar.
Yeah.
Tim does. So Tim, what's your favorite guitar? John also as well. What is your favorite? I guess we can ask that, put that out in the chat for anybody that plays.
Funny story, I was actually at a studio today working, and I was trying to tune his guitar up.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to lay down a track. And apparently it was an octave above, and for whatever reason it wasn't ting, right? So I just give it a quarter turn, and I'm like, son of a
You bust a string.
bitch.
Did you bust a string?
I shredded that motherfucker.
You son of a bitch.
But I restrung his guitar and picked it up and played it, got
Yeah.
it in tune. Oh man, that is a sexy sounding guitar. I'm just gonna say.
All right. I want to give a couple shout outs, kind of going to go off this topic for a little bit. But I'm going to give a shout out to Adam from Solid State Radio.
Yes.
He just got married. Him and Dorothy did. So congratulations to them. They had a beautiful wedding from what I saw. We just want to give you guys a shout out and thank you for sharing all that stuff. And congratulations to you guys. And also now my brain is like, what was the other shout out that you wanted to do now that you're on the spot?
Way to go, Heather.
Yep.
Shit the bed.
Oh, Brandon. I wanted to give Brandon a happy birthday wish because
Yes.
he just had a birthday. He tunes in often, not just on Don't Make This Weird, but definitely chimes in on Chillstream,
Yep.
plays against you guys and everybody else within that community. So just want to give him a shout out as well. We also did some pretty cool recording with him and Leon, and he's a fun guy. He's a good actor as well. So.
He is fun guy.
He's a fun guy, yeah. So happy birthday to Brandon. I know I haven't seen him tune in yet, but we're going to give him that shout out anyhow.
Yeah.
So those were two things I was thinking about. And while we're doing that, we also got people chiming in about the guitars.
All right, let's see what we got.
So John says Rocksmith is the... Okay, we did that one already. Josh says, that reminds me of the South Park episode where Randy plays real guitar, but the kids play Guitar Hero and they think he's lame. John says, I have a PV full size and a Fender mini Strat Chinese. Tony is right. The PV stays in tune where the Fender has to be retuned every time I pull it down.
Piece of shit.
And Lexi says, don't forget to thank everyone for serving the country.
Yeah, it was
good
Veterans
point.
Day.
Yeah, actually at work we...
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for your service. And
This guy.
we...
All you.
At work today, they actually stopped and did a dedication to not just the ones that were at work that have served, but for the fallen and everything as well.
Red,
So,
baby. Remember
yeah.
everyone deployed.
Yep. So we were thankful that they stopped and did that. They do that every year for the veterans and take a moment of silence and everything. So,
yeah.
so yeah, thank you guys for that. Thank you for serving. Thank you for reminding us of that.
Louder says BC Rich and Jackson Electric and a Yamaha and Alvarez acoustic and a Roland's for keyboards and synths.
I like tambourines. I'm the shit at that. No, just kidding.
Over there, guitars.
Yeah, that's my tambourine on the wall. It's full of dust.
I think it's oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's behind Colin's head.
Behind Collin. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Played mean tambourine once upon a time. I don't band anymore.
You shika.
Shika it.
I'll have you know, I have attempted at least 3 different instruments.
Yeah.
I can't play any.
Well, what did you attempt though? Like which ones?
Well, the guitar, that was a pretty simple one. I guess actually 4, because we did have a drum set. I played around with that and pretty much just hit it about as hard as I could until I felt better.
Yes.
Anger management. Yes. Okay.
I actually attempted to learn the violin at one point, but I got this real fucking cheap one that the strings couldn't even set right. So like it literally couldn't make sound. So I was just like, well, I'll give up on that.
Well, first attempt, not happening. So I tried.
So what was the other 2?
And then there was actually the last one was I tried to get into the piano.
Nice.
And then I have a keyboard that I keep pulling out from under my bed. It's just like that I keep pulling out from underneath my bed, but that it ends up right back under there shortly after.
Wow. Short-lived, huh?
Yeah.
I've attempted.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Like, I attempted tambourine and kalimba. I did pretty good with
That
that.
thing's just fucking creepy.
It's fun, whatever.
What is it?
It's like a little hand piano thing. It's got little
I know what you're talking
tines, the
about.
little tines on it. I played the freaking song for Outlander on it. I learned that. Like, I taught myself how to play all these things.
See, this is why Disney did a couple of things right when they did the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. Okay, so when she played that thing, that's immediately what I thought of.
Oh,
You
gosh.
Jack Sparrow, yeah.
I played that song too. Like I learned that song also. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a fun little.
David Jones Laka.
Sure. I mean, whatever. It made you think of it, something.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, exactly. See, like that crazy calypso, freaking just your teeth all fucking
yeah.
black and shit.
Well, it wasn't that far. I mean,
Do you find me sexy, Jack Sparrow?
Do you find me? Yeah. My dad says we need more cowbell.
Well played.
And John says, hey, it's that guy from Jay and Sam.
Strikes back.
John says the USB guitar cord for the Rocksmith also works as a computer interface. Okay.
Yes, it does.
And he says, yes, you definitely need more cowbell. LOL.
I got a
All
fever.
right.
We got gold-plated diapers.
Got a few.
Good God. That's it? That's all?
I wasn't about to bring this podcast down to just doing Christopher Walken impressions.
I mean, we could. We really could. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's part of the, like, learning new instruments and whatnot. And I know if my dad's still tuning in, I'm going to hear, you should play my guitars I let you have that are just sitting there in the studio that I told you to take home and practice.
They don't sit. I play the shit out of these
Yeah,
things.
but I'm supposed to take them home and practice them, and I get it. Like, I'm telling, one by one, I'll take one home and work on it. How about that?
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you
Fight me, Helen. I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna try.
You're like, Tony, can you play that one on Guitar Fridays? yes, I can.
I left it open. I'm gonna hear it on this. You know that, right?
What were
know
you
that,
going to say,
right?
Colin?
I was saying, I've been using mine to collect a whole lot of dust.
Yeah, that's kinda what's
that's a pretty
happening.
decent purpose for it.
Oh, I bought my first bass guitar when I was 23. I do. I still have it, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, the camera's just see, it's being electronics.
No, it's me.
Just there it goes.
Got that motherfucker! Look at that.
So yeah, I still have the gross.
Yeah.
Impossible challenge.
I
Got
still
that
have the
motherfucker.
bass still to this day, and it's sitting up in my office right now, collecting dust the same. Yeah.
Yeah. It gives a
Who
character.
needs a duster? You just collects right onto that.
Yeah.
In the arms.
Right? I know, you're sad. You're sad. I get it. I understand. Also, he says Tony Heather should be your guest tomorrow on Guitar Fridays.
Well, actually, here's the thing. So I got to give you guys a precursor to what's going on. My lovely daughter Maddie is going to be in the local play at the high school
Yes.
for the fall.
Yeah, I'm going to be there tomorrow night.
And I'm not missing it. So sorry, guys. Guitar Fridays is going to be next Friday.
Well, and that's okay. Like, things happen. Like, we haven't missed very many. You haven't missed very many of those either.
Because I'm
But
the same person.
in general. So who is she in the play tomorrow night? What is the play? Go ahead and talk about that.
The play's Chicago, and apparently she's one of the girls that like gets hung.
Oh.
And I'm like, wow, that's pretty freaking cool. And she's like, Dad, I just step on a chair and the light goes black. And I'm like, that's not how executions work, baby girl.
That's perfect for High School Musical. Like, that's great. What did I sign up for? I'm gonna go watch this tomorrow night.
I mean, that's is about as awkward as watching grade school plays, and I think it was like Frankenmuth or some shit like that. And like, there's a bunch of like 10 and 12-year-olds. They did Les Mis.
Oh gosh,
Which
I actually
was
never
so
watched
fucked
it.
up, and I'm going, look down. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Oh gosh.
See, I could kind of get it if it was like a Sweeney Todd like thing where you're like,
Right.
this is gonna be graphic and kind of messed up.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of like parrots coming to this thing. It's like, are they hanging that kid? What?
Right. That's what I would be like. What? No. Oh God. Did you ever do any acting growing up? Were you in any musicals or
actually,
anything?
I did. Well, first I got conscripted into a lot of those like school events that nobody wanted to be at. We did like freaking the peanut butter song I can never forget. Which,
It's peanut butter jelly
That-
time.
no, not that one actually. It was like around the track, something squash now, peanut butter or something like that.
Oh.
Sure.
It was
I
really
don't
boring and
remember
lame.
that.
In
No.
high school, it got a little more exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
That's when we pushed into like drama class and stuff like that. And
Yep, I was in
every
that too.
Single time that they
Competitions.
had something there, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm in for it.
Yeah. Competitions at John Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did all that. The drama.
Yeah.
I did debate and theater. Turns out not very good at debate. At all. They're like, oh, it'll be a lot of fun. My friend's like, we're gonna do this. You're gonna be in my team. And then she was like, I fucking hate you. I'm like, why do you hate me? She's like, because you don't do the work. And I'm like, welcome to my life. I don't want to learn about this. You didn't tell me I had to do research and school. This is dumb.
This is drama too.
Stupid thing. Yeah, right?
Yeah. I was like,
Drama was good, but the debate part
I'm sorry,
was
I
like,
meant debate. Yeah.
Man.
I enjoyed debate.
no. The only time I liked it was the guy that was doing the judging was like, okay, now if you guys want to win, you'll do something with Reservoir Dogs. I'm like, okay.
All right.
Great. I'll debate this shit like all day long, and I still sucked at it, so it didn't even matter. But the theater part was what I wanted. I didn't really care about the debate, and I got to get out of my English class, so
Oh hell yeah.
yeah, doesn't help me with writing nowadays, but whatever.
See, there's a secret to debate that's like, you have the people that are sort of compiling all the information, make sure they have a really nice sound case, and they're putting in just hours and hours of it, and they're doing a really good job of what they're doing. But the like secret strategy to it is that you just have enough facts to disprove what someone else is saying. Then you could just say that the rest of their crap is all crap, and then you win.
It's true. See, like, she's like, you got your yellow pad? I'm like, no. She's like, you're the worst. No yellow pad.
It's purely anecdotal. So.
My legal pad I didn't even have. Yeah, the worst. She's like, where's your case at? What case? Your little index box card case. I'm like, oh, I left that at home.
That was way too heavy to carry.
Right. My mom uses it for recipes. No, I don't. But I drank my pot of coffee before we got on the bus this morning. Zing.
See, I didn't really get into acting until college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always dating the girls that were the thespians because I thought it meant something different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kept
I
telling
mean-
my friend that too. I'm like, I'm not a thespian. She's like, are you acting? I'm like, yeah. I like boys. She's like, duh. Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you
This is
mean?
not correlated.
No. Yeah. So have you acted in anything then? I mean, well, you've recorded also.
You ever-
I've been in so many freaking independent films. Yeah, it's just been great. Well, doing the stuff with Zach,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and then obviously doing the shorts with Leon and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've acted in a few different plays and films and all kinds of other stuff. I don't really have that great of acting career. I mean, I'm definitely not IMDb material.
Oh, I am.
Come on, man.
But yeah, I'm sure if somebody dug, they could probably find me acting very, very poorly in some weird independent shit.
You actually, no, you did a pretty good job. I can't remember what. It wasn't so memorable that I
You were really
remember
good at
what
that
you
one
were
thing.
in. That one you acted in, you know, with Zach and Leon and all that.
It
Yeah.
was like a space pirate or some shit.
You
like
did
that,
really
wasn't it?
good, though. Yeah. Like, I was like, oh,
It was the one I died in. She's like, you died really well.
dude, like, I have not seen any of my friends die this good
That was
ever.
like my favorite part.
Yeah. Like, sucker. I mean, great job, man. Great job.
So sad.
I laugh about the IMBD thing because when I was working with the other crew, they were like, oh, yeah, I have to do an IMBD. I'm like, for what? So it's like, reporter. Twice. That's all you see on the thing. I was like,
Right?
I'm not paying to put my picture or anything else on here because that's sad. Reporter. 2 times. 2 times. But other than that, like, what did you do any of the musicals in high school or anything?
Well, let me go to Louder's thing here because what he did is he built sets, ran lights, soundboard, and
Oh,
acted
cool.
in theater. That's kind of what I did. Is I helped with the lights, I helped call the lights. Like, come here, lights, come here. But yeah, sound, all the backstage shit. Because here's the thing: in Vassar, which was great, anybody that was backstage doing the play stuff, we could duck out on the back balcony and smoke a cigarette, jump back in for the end of the next scene.
Yeah.
That's what he do.
Oh, so that's why you joined it. Not just to look at the chicks, but also so you could go out and smoke.
Duh.
Oh,
What
okay.
a saint like Tony. Never.
Never. Nope. Well, I did a little bit. I graduated from Cass City. That's what's wrong. But I did some of the musical stuff too, and then later on, I helped with doing some of like the photography and whatnot. Leon and them did a lot for TACA. He did Adam's Family and Escanaba and the Moonlight, which was excellent. Like, it was really good.
Yes.
So I did pictures for both of those productions, and it made me really miss like doing the acting. Like, I loved that stuff. It was fun. I wasn't always that great at it. I'd forget my lines like nobody's business, but it was fun. I'd be like, line. They're like, that's not how this works. We're live right now. We have a there's
The
an
word is
audience.
stop.
You're being
Heather.
weird.
Yeah. I'm just like, feed me my lines. You're the main character, asshole. Not really. I never got main character one time, but yeah. Yeah, so John says, well, the kids come first, so I'm proud of you for that one, but I'm not sure I would want to go to a play to watch my daughter die.
I mean,
yeah.
well, it
I
was
agree.
great. She said, she's like, Dad, I can't wait for this part because I die really well. And I'm like,
Oh,
all right.
That's
Silver lining. After that scene, I'm out of it.
yeah, that's it. Like, I can go out on the balcony and smoke afterward, Dad. Don't worry, I'll be good. I'm not really dying right now. I'm just gonna go smoke. Maybe later. Oh my, we were talking about that before the podcast as well. How long has it been now since you stopped smoking?
In 3 days, 11/14/2021.
Yeah.
The 2 years smoke free of everything.
Hell yeah, man.
Bad fucking ass.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not hard. That's not easy to do either.
well, and I was just, Colin and I were talking before the show, and I was like, yeah, I just woke up one day, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. He's like, holy shit.
How?
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing is I smoked since I was 9.
Mm.
I quit for maybe 6 months. And, you know, do the math. You know, what is it? 43 minus 9?
Wow.
Dude, I stopped for 3 days and became such a colossal asshole that I'm like, I just need this. This is who I am now.
Right.
No
The
one
cigarette
wants
is
not nicotine.
Odd to me. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I quit back in 2013 and have not cared to even want.
Yeah.
And I smoked a lot though. Like, I always smoke because we go out and drink and go to the bar and everything, and you can easily smoke a pack of cigarettes by the time you go home.
Easily.
Yeah. So now I'm just like, I smell it now and I'm just okay.
Well, and it's
I couldn't care
expensive
less.
everywhere. Mind you, I started when a pack of Marlboro Reds were $1.02.
Ha. You can get 8 of them for that now.
Right.
Or other way around. But, yeah.
Like shit, man. I was getting gas the other day at the gas station. I'm looking at the cigarette prices for a pack of Marlboro Greens. I think it was. It was almost $10.
Yeah. they're
Good
like
I'm
God.
like,
right
what
now,
the fuck, man?
Wow.
And climbing. They never go down.
I think it
No.
was like $3.96 when I quit. I think that's how much they were back when I was quitting. And I was like, I'm saving so much money. Now I'm like, man, I'd be saving so much more.
I mean, proportionally, you still are.
Right. Holy crap.
Now I can buy more Magic cards, right?
Oh,
A
you.
different addiction. Let's talk about that too. We got the new one is
Yes.
dropping. Talk a little bit about that.
Crimson Vow. So they just dropped the teaser trailer promo video today, which Wizards always does that for pre-release with new sets that come out. Like I'm telling you anything different. You played almost as long as I have.
What game is this?
Magic the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, okay. One of those collectible
The
cards.
oogling.
Yes.
Magic the oogling.
this like
Because I
Pokemon?
can't afford that card, so I'm
Gotta
gonna
catch 'em all.
oogle.
It's a Chara vampire. But no, the name of the new expansion set for Magic the Gathering is called Crimson Vow. And if you play on MTG Arena, you can already start cracking packs and start building stuff for pre-release, because Thursdays is the first day of pre-release on MTG Arena. Tomorrow is actually officially the first day of pre-release. So. And it's really freaking cool because some of the new card synergies for red and black vampires is in fucking insane. Like they're doing blood counters now.
Well, you know, red and black needed help. They were definitely at a severe disadvantage throughout one of the worst or two of the worst colors next to like blue.
Yeah,
You know,
of
I
course.
feel like white and green just too overpowered.
What is your favorite ones to run? What color is your favorite? Or do you like dual?
Well, I turned my back on Magic a while back. I used to be one of those counter burn friend destroyers.
Oh yeah, you talked about that a little bit. Yeah.
But I, thanks to this asshole over here,
Hi.
He's pointing at Tony, not me.
Yeah.
I'm the other asshole, but yeah.
Have recently got pulled back into Magic. Been playing Magic Arena actually.
Oops.
Oh, nice, nice.
You did this. And,
I blame you, fucker.
I have made one of my favorite decks actually, which is red green,
Nice.
and it is so inefficient. I mean, it's like mid tier, I'd say. It's like functional, but barely. But it's just the I am the Bard deck. It's just the
Yes.
Bard class. That's all it is.
Nice.
Cool. I like it. We played a little bit last weekend.
Yes.
That was fun. Two-headed giant.
Yes.
And Tony did not bring his deck with him, so he actually played with one of mine.
Oh God, fuck that deck.
Okay. You hate my deck or my blue deck?
I hate your deck.
The one I was playing.
Yes, I hate your deck.
My nope deck is what I
Fuck.
like to call
Here's the
It's
thing.
usually how you ruin friendships.
Right, here's the thing.
Oh,
I'm
God.
playing her other deck that she brought with her, right?
Yeah, he had choice.
And-
He had the choice.
I'm playing her deck, literally shutting down everything that she's doing. Well, then I like got mana flooded.
Mm.
And then she's literally going, nope, we're gonna claustrophobic that, or we're gonna go. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, my deck is pretty mean about like, yeah, you're not doing that. I'm sorry.
You thought you sat down to play the game. No.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just went up and up from there. And then I played with Adam was my partner,
Yeah.
and we just kind of just added life gain and all that stuff because I had the Kraken eye, so I kept on adding anytime I played blue or
I
anybody
destroyed
else.
one of them motherfuckers because she had two.
Did that was fun though? That was fun.
Nope, get that shit out of here.
I haven't played in a while though, so it was kind of fun to be able to play again. And
What?
that's my old, like that's one of my old decks.
Well, and that's what I'm looking forward to with Crimson Vow this weekend is I hope I'm going to be able to have some extra cash to go to pre-release and do some stuff like that. And maybe give away a pre-release code so y'all can get one on MTG Arena.
Ooh.
But
I got one from the last one. so.
yes, you did. But I'm really looking forward to being able to play Crimson Vow, the new set in Standard, just because I want to build a freaking deck around these blood counters. Because fuck, there's this one card that if you sacrifice this, it generates ×2 blood counters And opponent's creature gets -X until end of turn of how many blood counters that you made by sacrificing this creature. And I'm like, big, dumb, and ugly, -X. See you later.
So what color are you thinking, or do you not want to give that away?
Honestly, I've always been a fan of a friend, a fan. Wow.
There you go.
I've always been a friend of Magic. We are like this.
I've always liked the Rakdos colors of black and red. Yeah. Not because I do the turn and burn and exile and destroy this. Just to go through and like have some death touch and mix it with like some gobos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and here you go, Kranko's mob boss. Boom.
Nice. Got a couple things over here on YouTube. John is saying people are out there bitching about how high the gas prices are, yet nobody complains about how expensive cigarettes are. I mean, compared to 2 by volume. Also, John says the best part about playing Magic cardboard is you never have to worry about anything getting moved to historic.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he also asked about how long did it take you to get over the mental cravings from trying to quit smoking, or quitting smoking, I should say.
Here's the best part about that is by the time I had quit smoking, I was already done and over with it for like 6 months, because I'd wake up, fire up a cigarette, and I'm just like, hack your lungs out like you do in the morning. And I'm like, man, why the fuck am I doing this? This is stupid. And then, of course, I would roll my own because I wanted to save money, and I did.
Mhm.
Like, shit, I would get a freaking pound of tobacco, and that lasts me the whole month. I just have to buy tubes, which tubes were like $2, $2.75 or some shit like that. But yeah, it was almost instantaneously. And I bought the premium tobacco with the premium tubes. I didn't fuck around with all that other bullshit of going, oh yeah, so it's 50 cents for tubes and $4.99 for a pound of tobacco. Yeah, if you want to eat dog ass, sorry, I'm not doing that.
No.
Discount.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like shit. My sinuses were always inflamed. I looked like the fat kid on the playground, just snot bubbles in my nose all the time. And I'm like, I'm fucking over this. Plus, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
So that really made it difficult when, you're talking into a microphone and all you hear is...
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
It was fucking obnoxious.
I
I'm like,
remember
good
that.
God.
Yeah,
You
I
want the
remember
smoke?
that. That was tough.
It was so disgusting.
So congratulations on that
Thank
for
you.
quitting. I guess
I
it
can
really...
breathe again. Who knew?
It really is just putting your mind to it too. Like, it is hard when you smoke for so long. It's really hard to quit for some people. I went to the ER and that was an expensive cigarette, so I was like, I'm done.
Well, that's the
And
thing
breathe.
is, I'm not throwing shade at anybody, but here's the reality of this. I started doing a lot of research and going, okay, so what's the worst thing that could happen? I'm only smoked for 30 plus years. But no, that's the thing is, I done the research and looked this shit up myself, because I try to be a pretty educated person when it comes to going, hey, what the fuck am I actually doing to my body? But that's the thing. Smokers, when you hit like 50, 60, 65 years old, you get pneumonia. You don't come back from that. You just fucking die.
Yeah.
If you don't smoke and you get, 50, 60, 65 years old, you get pneumonia because you're going to get pneumonia because your lungs are that condition. You have a better chance of bouncing back. And since
Right.
I'm going to live forever and piss off fucking everybody, I'm okay with that.
Right. Well, I'm sure. I'm sure that's gonna happen. I'm really gonna like that. Fucking Tony won't die.
How old's that bastard? He's 120 and he still hasn't fucking died yet.
He's reeling.
Why are you still alive, you fuck?
Right. Exactly. It's like, I should have just like mouthed that. That would have been just like epic internet happenings there. Oh God. So yeah, I'm glad that you quit, because for a long time I didn't smoke when me and you first started hanging out. I had already been done with it. But I'm not one of those pricks that are like, if you smoke another one, there's a coffin and you're nailing your coffin, man.
Well, and that's the thing is, I made a joke out of it because I'd say the most craziest shit ever. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go freaking pound a nail in my head or whatever. Gotta get that death rattle going on. Smoke another one, just because I was like, fuck it. I know
Yeah.
This is a detriment to my health. So I'm not going to throw shade at somebody else that smokes. You want to quit? I encourage you. If you want
Absolutely.
help with that, do it. Awesome. Great.
Right.
But don't let someone throw shade at you because you're trying to work through your process.
Mhm. Well, that's the truth, though. Like, telling somebody what they have to do, like, that doesn't work good for me at all.
No.
When someone comes at me and they're like, you know, you need to do this. Okay, definitely not doing it now. Thank you. But
Right.
when you do that to people, and especially when they want to quit or they say, oh, I'm going to do it when I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You add more people doing that to them, they're not going to.
And I've said that, I was just like, when I'm done, I'm done. And like, lo and behold, I woke up one morning, I'm like, fuck it, I'm done.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I still, well, that's the thing is, I can say this now after so many years of doing substances. Every single substance I've done, and there's a lot of them, I've literally quit cold turkey. Cocaine, acid, liquid rush, mescaline. The list goes on. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm done.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, it's definitely one of those situations where you have to be like at the right mentality, and it has to be the right moment.
Mm-hmm.
So sitting there, again, 3 days and just a frothing, angry human being. Where it's like, if I was to actually genuinely have the time to quit, I would need to be able to like close myself away for a little while, just to let the initial like pissed offness kind of just blow over, and then we'll start dealing with it.
That's me trying to detox from sugar. I'm like, fuck you, give me the syrup bottle now.
Like, you definitely can't do it when you're like working regularly. You
No.
don't want to go into your workplace just angry with the world.
That's kind of like how I was the other day. Like, where I work at, we get some back that are redos if something just doesn't look right, because obviously we're not machines, things aren't stamped out on these, we're handwriting the names on. So sometimes I'll have like a little lopsided or whatever, and they send it back. So I was waiting, one of my bosses came up to me, and I was just like, my phone wasn't working, it wouldn't turn on. I was already just like,
oh no.
And prior to that, the week before, I had more than I normally would have, so I was already, So she comes up to me and she's talking, and I did one of these numbers to her to like lower her voice, which I do to Adam. And I'm just like, and she goes, oh, I'm sorry, I talked really loud. I was like, oh shit, what did I just do? But she was really nice to me. She was really nice to me. And I had walked back. I was taking care of some ornaments that I had up, and I was throwing them in the box, because that's one of the like satisfying things at work. When you mess up an ornament, you get to just like whip it in this box and shatter them all. It's fantastic. So I'm back there, and I'm sure that's adding to it. I'm just like, so I walk up to her, I'm like, let's start this again. Good morning. How are you today? She just stood up and gave me a hug and made me feel even more like an asshole. I was like, all right, here we are.
Well, I was doing really well until you came out like a colossal asshole to me.
It's like, damn.
That's Heather's secret weapon. She'll just be like, I need you to sit the fuck down. Good morning.
Is that like
What do
the
I do?
Heather knife hand right there?
Yes. Fucking cut you.
Calm down. Bring it down some notches. I felt horrible though. Like after the fact, I'm like, it's not her fault. It's not her fault that I can't listen to anything. That's the problem. That's where I was. I'm like, can't listen to anything, and I'm listening to everybody else around me, and I'm just like. So that's where I was. She just walked in at the wrong time. I was like, yeah, I already know. Like, I did one of those numbers. I'm like, someone already told me.
I am a ticking time bomb. Whoever's unfortunate is getting it.
Pretty much. Then I marched my ass to the phone booth. I'm like, yeah, my phone's not working. And I was, as he kept on talking, I was like, I can slam this phone down because it's one of those. Just like, oh my God.
You're going to get this stupid ornament right in your ass.
Oh my God. I'm just like, what am I doing right now? I'm like, you need to chill
Have you
out.
gotten away with one of those?
What's that?
Have you gotten away with like a good
Like slam down? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't do it there though, because it wasn't my phone. But yeah, there legit is a phone booth at work. And a cord phone. I'm like, you pissed me off. So yeah, no, it was a pretty crazy one. But I stopped and I'm like, okay, it's not her fault. Stop being short and angry. And then I'm like, yep, I remember now why Tony named me Falk, Tiny Hawk. True story.
Totally just like that GIF on Facebook where it's got Hulk walking away in Thor Ragnarok, and he's like, "That's her all day long."
Yeah, that's how I ended up getting the name Falk, Tiny Hawk, because I would. Well, before I had my surgery with my adrenal gland, like it was beaten up on my other one, so every little thing I was just like, I don't know why I'm so angry, but I am. It's like, you hear that bird out there? Fuck that bird.
I'm gonna feel it right now.
Someone walks in the door. I'm like, what are you doing here? It's my house. Oh, well, maybe you should go away. Every little thing, I was just so angry, and I never was like I've never really been like that. It got bad.
She did it to me several times. I'd like walk in the hall. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, breathing?
Go breathe somewhere else.
Can you quieter? A little less?
It was bad with like road rage too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, where'd you learn how to drive?
I'm pretty sure it's good for road rage.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure it's meant for
I
road
think it was. It was like, yeah, you're gonna have an adrenal mass so that you can just be really full of road rage. All right.
Welcome to the zenith of road rage.
A blinker would be nice, dickhead. Yeah. So there's that. but thankfully now after surgery, I'm good as long as I don't watch investigation TV. No. All right. So John's got something. Don't worry.
No, that's called murder porn, Heather.
See, I feel weird when people call it that. I'm like, no. Bleh. That doesn't even. Bleh. No. John says 11 more days and I will be as old as Tony, only I still have color in my hair and I'm not going bald up on top, laughing my ass off. Ouch. It's like,
just got roasted on your own show.
He does it all the time. John says, oh my God, I was out yesterday, drove past a bus stop and still have a functioning payphone. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right.
You remember that? Sorry.
Go ahead, what?
I was just saying, do you remember, like, for the longest time, there was that payphone on the corner up here on the main road that was, like, always missing the phone?
Yes.
It was just chilling there.
It was just there hanging out. There's one in front of Hungry Howie's, too, in the wine shop.
Yeah.
I don't know if the phone's still there or not, but I was just like...
You're a useless monument, but you're a monument nonetheless.
Right.
You're a historical figure.
A relic of a
Payphone.
dead time.
Stop tearing down the payphones.
Leave them. They're historical. Yeah. I used to call my mom, collect. I'm over here at someone else's house and I'll be home soon. Here I have a phone call from. I'm over at my friend's house. I'll be over home soon.
Kids will never know the struggle.
Do you accept the charges? Nope,
No.
I got the information. I'm good.
Right.
Beat the system
Fuck
every
yeah.
time. John says Heather was so angry she was like the scene from Euro Trip where that guy is just bitching at all the traffic for like an hour.
Yup, that was Heather.
Yeah. That's all I got for you guys.
Wow, I
Yeah.
relate to this.
It's a left turn, not a career move, asshole.
Oh, you think just because you're turning, you're gonna flip over? I think you're fine. You got this. Like you're good. Oh dear, you think you need to jump out in front of me? Like I haven't seen that happen before. Oh, asshole, go get shot.
Darwinism at its finest.
Exactly.
You're the weak link.
Darwin Award, here you go.
I'm just glad that I survived all that. I still have a tinge of little angriness sometimes, every now and then. Apparently, when my electronics don't work and I can't listen to stuff at work. Watch out.
Yeah, you go by Heather's office and you see shit getting yeeted out the window.
Just me throwing bulbs. Oh, that one looks like it's flawed.
You know, there's something about the phone though that just activates the like caveman brain.
Yes.
Like I can deal with my computer pulling like
Yeah.
8 million problems on me, and it does.
Yes.
It absolutely does. And I'm just like, oh, that's all right. You take your time. We'll restart you like 200 times. before it
Right.
finally works. But my phone, it'll like just so happen to have like a slight delay on it. I'm just like, oh,
Tiniest. You're out of the game.
I'm done with you.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And then you
It's
have to do the
horrible.
walk of shame to it. Where you're like, please no. Crack, did you?
I'm sorry, baby. You okay?
Hold on, you gotta check this.
Got a little
I don't know.
cracky blue
I don't know if it'll
bruisey there.
show up, but this thing has
Oh
been
yeah.
put through the ringer there.
I'll never do that again. I promise.
Only phone I've done it to. But I do it a
Oh.
lot.
Yeah. Oh, that was a lawnmower phone. Lawnmower phone.
Did you see that?
Did you know you're not supposed to put those under lawnmowers?
Right.
I didn't know it went underneath there until it was like, and I'm like,
Did you know you're not supposed to garden and let your phone fall out of your
Hot
pocket?
take here.
Landscaping, not menscape. Wait, no.
Oh.
Anyway, that's a different thing.
Ooh.
Whew. Alrighty. Anyhow, so time to nope. Got 5 minutes before we.
I just don't like where the imagery that came with that one.
I don't either. I don't even.
The lawnmower for the pubis.
No.
ow.
So going back over to YouTube here, let's change the subject completely because I say things I never mean.
Cities.
Often say things that I'm just like, why would I say that?
Stop me. Someone stop me.
Why does Heather do that? Why does Heather say that? I think that's another segment on the show.
Well, you know what's really healthy? Deflect on everyone else. Why did they let you say that?
Why do you guys let me say this? Good job, yeah. See, you're already like perfect for this podcast. John says, I had an idea since payphones are obsolete to make the same style of booth. You put $1 in, plug in your phone, and get like 10 minutes of charge at a time.
There's something there. I don't know if that's exactly it, but there's something there.
I think there could be. There could be like
Like a public charge station, kind of.
Mhm.
Like I mean,
One of them
not
quick
for
chargers.
Caro. No one here would understand that struggle,
No,
but you know,
no.
like in a city or something.
yeah, right next to the car charging station. Bum, bum, bum. All right, stop. We gotta stop giving ideas out. Free ideas.
We gotta capitalize.
Patent pending, damn it. Fuck you guys.
John, I'm not trying to steal your idea. Man.
Copyrighted, trademarked.
Stamped, sealed, signed, and delivered. I'm yours. Not really. Okay. Don't still saying creepy things. Why don't you guys talk about something not coming out of my mouth? Me.
Lovely weather we've been having.
No.
Sports ball. I got one of these.
So I says to the guy, wait, no, let's not bring it back to
Two guys
me.
walk into a bar.
You think they would have seen it?
You think it would?
Ba-bam, bam.
Never
There we
heard that
go.
one before.
Yeah. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. That comedy, like, it's not really comedy.
Speaking of comedy, shit.
I had
don't
an
think-
idea. Now I don't know.
What did I do with it?
Was
I
that-
had the flyer for the Future of Comedy show.
Liar.
Oh, I thought this was a
Flyer.
bit.
No,
Future of Comedy is coming back.
to Brentwood. I just don't remember
What?
the date. Yep.
Brentwood. Okay, so probably you can check out the Facebook page. I'm gonna help you out here.
We should probably get Mike and Mitch and all the crew to come on.
That'd be cool. So is Mitch coming back to the Future of Comedy for this situation or what?
What the hell is a gigawatt?
What's a jiggle? What?
You said Back to the Future.
No, back to
Yes.
comedy.
Yes. Possibly.
Anyway, so that thing, check that out on Facebook. I'm sure it's probably on the Future of Comedy and also on Brentwood, so you
Yes.
guys know. And also they probably have those little table tent things like Mitch used to
absolutely.
put out up
Yes.
there. So yeah, go check that out. If not, we'll try to figure that out and put it on Strange Friends Media
And
if
hopefully
somebody
get
can
Mitch in the
remind
studio.
me. Yeah, that would be fun. We had Mike Ball on here once. I was really
Mike is
nervous.
fucking epic.
I was nervous because he calls out people in the crowd, and I'm just like, "Don't pick on me! Don't pick on me! Don't pick on me!" And I was like, "Let's have him on the show! Don't pick on me! Don't pick on me! Don't pick on me!" It's not. I don't know, but he was actually a very positive guy.
Oh,
We've talked about him
Mike
several
Ball's
times.
fucking awesome.
And as you were categorizing, did you find his episode on there as
Yeah.
well?
It was actually a special that we
It
did,
was a special.
Yeah, he popped up right up on there. I think he's like 60 or 70 in there. But it was really freaking cool. Like,
Yeah.
I listened to a little bit of that while I was trying to go through and categorize some of the other episodes.
He gave me one of the best advice. Well, he gave everybody that was listening the best advice, but I still to this day will sometimes throw on Jack Jams when I'm like doing dishes and stuff. He's like, who can have a bad morning when you throw on Jack Jams? Y'all ready for this? Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm the dorkiest. My neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is wrong here?
That's
Everything.
one of my favorite episodes was Matt Gabriel.
He was fun too. Very, very fun to have him on.
Incredible musician too.
Yeah, for sure. So I think it's time to give these shout outs. Shout outs. So
Shoot it.
I'll go ahead and do the first ones. The lovely Angel from Buns and Roses Holistics. Her and her man just had their little baby, Luna. So shout out to them. Luna. And then I just wanted to give you guys a little shout out about the Buns and Roses Holistics. They do tea, tarot, candles, yoga, Reiki healings, and you can get a hold of them on Facebook as well as on Instagram or at www.bunsandrosesholistics.com. Also follow them on Facebook or shoot a text over at 989-671-7320. They have some really amazing teas that they make. I really, what was the one that I tried? Persephone. That was a really good one. I like that one a lot. A lot of different ones. I like the Moon Magic one. It turns blue.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really cool. They have some really cute mugs and stuff. You can check out their Facebook page. You can go on to their Etsy and shop all of the cool things that they have on there and her teas as well.
Yes.
And I'm going to give a shout out while we're talking about natural. Stone Cottage Farms of Mayville. They are going to be my booth buddies at Ellington Craft Fair next Saturday.
Yay!
I'm excited to see them. I haven't seen them in a while. You can go check them out. Also, they have an Etsy shop, and they have all kinds of different scents of soap. They're doing a soap class as well.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So
that's going to be online, too.
Yeah, they already did one. She just did one recently online. I think it was like $15 or 15 something online to do the soap class to learn how to make soap. Very cool, very informative. Done that one before. You can check them out on Facebook as well. Follow them to see where they're going to be. They're doing different bazaars, craft fairs, and all that fun stuff. And you can order. You can order on Etsy too. Of course, I would put it down. www.etsy.com/soap/Stone Cottage Farm soap. You're close. You're very close. And last but not least, in my stack of cards, Katie from Creative Crafts by Kate, or also known as It's Just a Thing, Cancer Sucks on Facebook. She does a custom sewing, machine embroidery, and custom vinyl work as well. So you can get a hold of her on Facebook.
She actually did the. It's not showing.
Of course not.
Damn it.
Strange Friends Media logo for behind Collin.
Collin's head over there.
She had made that for us and put that on up there.
I could like
lift it up.
Come here, let's get real jank with this.
We're going to the Collin cam. There it is. There it is.
Airborne.
There it is.
There it is. Yes. And there's Heather's tambourine.
Yeah, there you go.
There's my tambourine. Yeah. I am a musician, my friends.
It's Collin.
Oh no.
I'm not centered either.
All right, so over to me. I'm assuming you're done with all of your shout outs.
Yes, I'm passing it over to you.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you have to check out The Harvest. They are doing some pretty freaking amazing things. They actually have a D&D thing. Did you know that?
Fucking yes.
Yes, they have a D&D night at The Harvest. I think it's Friday nights. And then they do like trivia nights. They have all kinds of open mic nights. Tonight, actually, it was an open mic night.
Open mic night. I said something about that. I was like, I want to do the open mic, but it's on my podcast night.
Right. So, holy shit.
Correct you real quickly there.
Oh,
As of right now, it's just on the first Friday
What?
of the month. It's what's about.
Well, that's a lot to do.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's still being kind of like workshop and felt out, I'm sure.
All right. Well, good. Thank you for putting that out there. Yeah.
So people aren't showing up at the front door like, I'm ready to roll dice.
I have my character rolled up, and I will have another.
Please leave.
Yeah, weirdo.
So yeah,
I don't
they
care.
have that going on. Plus, they have incredible coffee, incredible tea, amazing food,
Gluten-free stuff too.
gluten-free stuff too for those of you who are trying to eat healthier and not all the glutens in the world.
Or
Still
just
don't
don't
know
want to
what gluten
die.
is.
Yeah, or don't want to die. 'cause
Wheat.
you have a wheat allergy.
Wheat flour. It's pretty much in everything. Even your white bread.
Oh.
Yes.
That's how I feel if I get wheat. I'm like,
Heather systematically asphyxiates on white bread. So one of the lovely ladies that work there, Emily Steely, she's amazing. She's also a massage therapist.
Yeah.
She does house calls, but don't be creepy. You can text her.
Don't make it weird.
989-492-6251. She is therapeutic massage, relaxation massage, trigger point therapy, cranial sacral.
Cranial sacral.
Sacral. Fuck. Damn it.
Retake. Whole thing.
All
Turn
right,
off.
let's do it again. Roll
Cranial
that.
sacral. Light healing touch, reflexology, and joint mobility.
Not that kind of mobility.
No, she's amazing. Go check her out.
Like, so what's the download? What kind you got there?
Purple sticky
You're like,
punch.
oh, Tony's been saying this shit again.
No, she's an amazing massage therapist. Go check her out. And yeah, show some local support there. And last but certainly not least, Heather and I started this health journey.
I haven't been back in a while.
I know, you're fired.
Disclaimer.
At Shelson's Natural Health, 21 North Almer Street, Carroll, Michigan, 48723, with
Dr. Katie.
Dr. Katie. Yeah, total mind blank.
I'm going to message her and be like, Tony needs some remember your shit serum.
Tony needs to remember Sir Williams. But no,
Williams.
Dr. Matthew J. Sullivan is the doctor there.
Mhm.
Incredible doctor. You can reach him at 855-672-2600. You can call, make an appointment, or go in and say hi. And with us, we see Dr. Katie.
Yes.
She's amazing. She actually just got married recently here a couple months back.
Aw.
Freaking awesome. Really cool guy.
Oh, good.
So if you're more comfortable with females, go check her out at 855-672-2600. You need to cross the room. Because what do you got to lose but your health?
There you go.
So
go check them out. Holistically.
Yes.
Which, actually talking about this, we've had several people that have listened go and make an appointment. It is a little bit more pricey because it is holistic, and insurance unfortunately doesn't cover that part of it, but it's been a really great journey. And like I said, I haven't been there in a while, but she got me on track. So after you get on track with stuff, you don't really have to go back and see them that often.
That's the best part about it. Like, hello, Dame Bramage. Tony.
Honest Express.
Got me figured out, so I don't have to go back and see her till I think January, February, something like that.
Cool. Very cool.
And Katie's like, I told them we didn't have to have the restraining order because you're gonna be nice, right?
You're gonna stop saying that stuff about XML and NLP, and you're gonna stop being like, if you want a lady doctor, not a man doctor. Promise you wouldn't say those things.
No pee touch.
Oh my God!
You need to be stopped.
I don't. You guys. Just on me. Just on my camera this whole time with eye contact. Anyway, I'm gonna go over to YouTube here really quick because YouTube is amazing. You guys are blowing it up over here. I just gotta figure out where I was at. All right. John said, San Antonio bipolar weather last week. It's been 50s this week, is near 90. It's been kind of different here, too. It's been a little bit warmer. And he says, Adam Sandler has officially confirmed a sequel for 2 of his classic movies of old, but it is hush-hush about which ones. I would love to see Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison sequels, and I kind of wish Ferris Bueller would have another day off. But where, is he teaching, though? Would he be teaching?
On one hand, that's kind of awesome, but on the other hand, that's like a trend that everybody's following right now, where it's just like, we can't make anything good anymore. Let's just remake this shit up when we could make good stuff.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the remakes, but Ghostbusters is coming out on the 19th, and I really want to see it. I just do.
I'm gonna have to just for the street cred.
Yes.
I already got busted on here, so I gotta
Bustin' makes you feel good. That's what they say. Yeah. So.
I don't know. Speaking of original content, Initiative Impossible's been pretty frightening lately.
Yeah. Yeah, and I appreciate everybody has been helping to share and get subscribers on our YouTube channel and everything else. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of editing. Josh is, if you're still hanging out or if you've quit us, I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for all the edits and the stuff. I like it how they break it down. It's easy, quick to watch. If you don't have a chance to watch the full episode, you can watch a little fun size bites.
There's some sort of weird mermaid, like, not porn going on. Because it's hitting on one of the characters. I haven't called.
See, like, I was like, there's only room for one skank here. My character was just like, we're not having this.
Siren, right?
No. No. Brian would kick you, man. I love the fact that Brian is playing trash. A female character. Yeah, he did call me trash, or my character. I don't know. I guess you have to watch the episode to find out if he was calling me trash or if he was calling my character trash. It was good. It was good stuff. Yeah. So if you guys get a chance to check that out, plus, you know, a lot of different things going on at Strange Friends Media, as always. So usually Friday night would be Guitar Fridays, but tomorrow night you guys are just going to have to deal with me playing tambourine for 2 hours.
That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's just a quiet room, you on a chair, and just...
Yeah, with some incense going, you know, some new wave feel, you know. Yeah,
the secret's that you just do it for like
sometimes
20
I'll
minutes and loop
just
it.
hold the tambourine and just, instead of shaking it.
No, you're doing it. Harangue's hour of meditation.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be guitar yoga. Okay, now it's time for the downward dog, but I don't know how I'm gonna do this with this Ibanez. No.
I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it real good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna actually be at the play as well, so
That's good.
I won't be playing no tambourine for you guys.
Are you gonna be hanged person number 2 on IMDb?
I know. My IMBD career is just kind of took a little.
It's really in the shitter header.
It is really header.
Header. It's in the shitter
It's not shitter header. No. No.
I'm picking up an dog. Go with the hospital.
I'm gonna no.
You could just like watch the brain cells die over the course of the entire podcast.
Yeah, you can, right? You can.
This is the part where they just make sounds at each other.
My throat feels like I smoked a clove all of a sudden. I'm just like, oh my god! Do you remember those?
Yes.
Yes. Hardcore.
I like the ones you could actually get from India that didn't need a filter because they were so smooth. And you could just smoke them like a regular cigarette without getting that.
John says the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s was the peak of Hollywood cinema where virtually everything that came out was just instant gold. Then it started to fall off when they ran out of ideas because our generation already took all of the good ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's quite the case. I think it's just a lot of people stopped making stuff to make it. Everybody's got something in for it.
That's true.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. I slightly disagree just because of how much success they actually had with superhero movies.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's always like the occasional exception, like that outlier to that, but like the vast majority of like creative industries have just kind of become either we're going to make garbage or we're going to recycle when we didn't make garbage.
Yes,
right.
Exactly. So here's a real question, though, Collin, and whether or not you can stay. DC or Marvel?
Well, I'm not a big comic person in general, but real hot take, kind of DC a little bit. I like Deathstroke. It's about as far as I delve into the superhero world.
All right, that's the last time that you guys are going to see Collin on the Don't Make This Weird. Just kidding. Just kidding.
They lock the doors.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying like I'm not a fan of DC, but I'm not a fan of DC. So I mean,
like, one of the litmus tests, or not litmus tests, but one of the common phrases is like you go to Marvel for the superheroes, you go to DC for your villains.
Yes.
And
okay.
I'm not a big superhero guy in general, but
I'm all about the villains.
I like Deathstroke. That's the character I like, and that's about as far as I've delved into the superhero world.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then there you go. Well, that's the thing too. After Initiative Possible, we were talking about comics, and the only comics that I own are the Crow comic series. That's all I have, and I ordered them out of a little magazine and got them, and I was so excited. Not to put how old I am out there, but that happened.
I mean, it was between baseball cards, magic cards, and comic books. Because my first comic book ever was X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men. And then I got into the Punisher because I'm like, who's that dude with the fucking bazooka?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then the whole anti-hero thing, which I really, really got into because, like, he's a decent dude and he fucks people up. He's not a superhero at all. He just, like, brutally kills people. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
It's about time one of you assholes realized guns work.
And he's Marvel, isn't he?
Yeah.
Punisher is. Yeah, I thought so. But what was the other one with Bloodshot? Was Vin Diesel in it, right? Bloodshot?
Yes.
They had a bunch of different ones that showed, like, after previews for other ones through that comic book. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know about these. Like, I'm excited about those. But also, I grew up liking Tank Girl.
Fuck yes. Tank Girl's the shit.
Yeah, and Lori Petty playing her in the movie. It was
fucking
like,
Lori Petty. God, yes.
I had one of those shirts, actually.
Really?
The black one where they cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother made me one because I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Yeah, it was like a spider web. Yeah.
You know, that going back to that comic stuff is like, you know, there's some serious nostalgic there with Tank Girl because, like, that was just such a badass comic. You wanted to be Tank Girl.
Yeah, I was like, okay, she's pretty cool. She's pretty
I
cool.
can get behind this.
Yeah, I'd make, you know, the day the tits or whatever. Crap.
Here's the thing.
You don't want to put any more explanation in
No.
there? Okay. All right.
Nope, I've worked. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. This is what you guys get.
Something,
It's like a twice baked. It's like twice baked potato. This is what you guys are getting right now.
There's a twice baked potato. What the fuck?
That's where I'm
What,
at.
I was gonna say is that Lori Petty is pretty fucking hot.
Yeah. Well.
Just throwing that out. What?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
I'll give her that. Her IMDb is way better than mine.
Is that worth her mention this?
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, God. John says you are correct in the success of superhero movies, but what generation are they based on? Certainly not this one.
You're not wrong. I mean, that's the thing is, but so many original episodes, like what was it, Scarlet Witch? I mean, yeah, they took some of the material, but they've taken a lot of creative liberties. But like The Mandalorian, that was a totally new thing of expanding the Star Wars franchise, which I thought was really freaking cool. Because Grogu, Baby Yoda, who's all in that craze, blew up, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, yes, I have to have Baby Yoda," which I mean is kind of cool. I dug the fact that the little dude was like eating the frog eggs of this thing that, you know, was the rarest species on the face of the universe or whatever. But
I watched like the first episode, and then I couldn't watch anything after
You
that.
have to
I
get into
know.
it. It's so
There's
good.
I just couldn't. Everybody's like,
So good.
Mandalorian is so good. And I'm like,
so have you watched Squid Game yet?
no,
Why?
No.
Why?
because
Get her, Collin. Get her.
because I haven't yet. Because I heard it was really super gory, and I don't
It's
want
fucking
to.
amazing.
I don't want to
really
be yelling at all my bosses at work because I watched it and I was like,
I say it's really not that gory.
no, really.
No, and it's really fascinating. I will say I can't. But there's like a lot of really like
There's a
neat
huge
stuff snuck in there, and
yeah.
stuff too, and it's got a cool
Alright.
message to it, and I like it.
You've watched it twice now, haven't you? See, you watched one time around for me.
I was watching. I watched it all the way through one time, and I was on my second round through.
Yeah.
And I got to the one part where they had to carve the cookie.
There's
It was
nothing more
fucking
like
amazing.
entertaining but uncomfortable at the same time.
Oh God, yes.
I have a hard time with those kind of shows. Like when I watched The Office, I would be like, "Did you really just say that?"
So you're looking
It's-
for a way out right now. You have to
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. Those kind of shows, I'm just
You
like,
have to.
this is so
You're gonna hit me with the
uncomfortable.
DC Marvel thing, but not watch Squid Game.
Yeah, what the
I didn't say I'm not going to. I'm just gonna do it on my time when I want to.
4
You guys
centuries
can't.
later.
I know because I just finally started watching Outlet.
God damn it.
Well, I'm on like the 4th audiobook. Well, I would have been.
Season 6 will be completely out, and Heather will be like, I'm on an episode 1 of
I'm
season
on
1.
season 2.
Hey, can you
Episode
bring me
3.
on for like episode like 1346 so we could talk about this?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, I appreciate
You'll be
that.
caught up.
Yeah.
You'll be caught up.
I figure that's about the time when you watch the show.
Hey, we're at episode 215, so remember that.
Yeah, this feels right. Feels right. Like it's not enough for you to just give me shit, but like to have a third person, second person give me shit. It's all right. It's all right. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm not gonna go home and cry or nothing. I'm not gonna be mad tomorrow at work. If I hurt my boss tomorrow,
She's blaming us.
why are you so angry, Heather? What are you doing? Well, I wrote your name on this ornament.
It's called a premeditated.
Premeditative ornament breaking.
The premeditated podcast. No, it's called Don't Make This Weird.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, John is just going here, man. I'm thankful that he is. Let's see here. When the entire world goes absolutely batshit crazy over a show to a point where kids are reenacted at school and getting serious trouble and even hurt, I don't even want to watch it. What's the other stupid one? Oh, Game of Thrones. I've never seen any of those either.
Yeah, Star Wars sucks too, and Lord of the Rings is pretty garbage as well.
I actually have not watched any of the Game of Thrones, but a lot of people really like it. I haven't watched it though.
I mean, spoiler alert.
Dragons.
It's about thrones.
So like Home Depot?
Yes.
I thought it was
toilet
really
section.
good when they were making it a movie that was very like social focused,
Mhm.
something kind of like medieval social environment and all the careful stepping. These guys got all this power; they can just crumble down on you. You got to be careful, and that was neat. And then at the end, it's just sort of like, what happened?
Why is this like
Where
this?
are we?
I blacked out. I don't know.
I woke up later. Episode 1020.
Well, and I think that's a testament to how social engagements for stuff
Mhm.
like the Squid Game. Like kids are playing these games, and it's like, wow, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
Mhm,
no, absolutely.
Seriously, like why are these parents letting these kids watch this shit? Oh yeah, this is great. They just freaking
Please
you know.
discern fact from fiction, please, please.
It's the violent video games. I knew it.
Well, it kind of creeped me out for Halloween when we did the trunk or treat and the kids were going through. I was like, that's a Squid Games costume. And this kid's got this gun and this mask on. I'm just like, you can have this whole bowl of candy. I don't know why I'm terrified. Oh, probably because you're taller than me and probably only 9 with a gun.
No,
Yee.
it's got a really interesting message to it though, like an
Yes.
actual grown-up adult message to be shared amongst people old enough to handle that
To
message.
understand
Yeah,
the
yeah,
message
absolutely.
and what's what.
I mean, there's a lot of social commentary with it too, because I
Mm.
mean, it's choice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's a really fucked up game of choice.
It's a lot of nature versus I guess greed and impulse versus
Oh God, yeah.
the comforts of civilization. I guess.
You probably would not make it.
Oh,
Oh no, I would so lose in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'd be like, take all your bucket, but I don't care. I'm okay being poor. Let me out of here. I don't know. I don't even know if that's what's happening, but that's what I would be like. Where's the back door? I went out. I'm gonna go smoke on the balcony.
I'd say
Hmm.
you just if you get through the first episode, you'll understand the premise of everything else.
Okay,
It's
so
enough
then
to
I
set the tone.
won't have to watch the
If
rest.
you're not about it after the first one, then you can skip the rest.
Okay.
nah, you really can't.
See,
Yeah,
that's the
I
thing,
think
though.
you'll
Like,
enjoy
that's
it.
how I
It's
play.
so-
Like,
It is good.
that's how he's feeding. Like, if you just watch the first one and then you don't like it, you
No,
can just
I mean-
shut it off like Mandalorian.
I have a friend.
Okay.
My friend Noah. He's actually really good at doing stuff with like shows and books and stuff. He's really good at suggesting stuff in a way that's not like, all right, so if you commit to this like 8-season show and get to like the 4th season, it starts getting really good. So you just have to devote like 20, 30 hours to it, and then you'll start to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, all right, hit this point. If you're not into it by this point early on, then just scrap the rest.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good to know.
Mhm.
That's good to know.
No, Squid Game's one of those just ones where you do a lot of what the fuck is going on right now,
Mhm.
And then, like Collin said at the end of the episode 1, you're like, "Yep, we're going in for 2."
It definitely layers and stacks more stuff on as it goes, but it does a good job setting the tone of the whole show in the first episode.
Okay, so question before we end out the show: guilty pleasure show that nobody would know that you watched or watch.
Oh shit! Fuck.
I got trash TV, The Circle on Netflix. I got freaking sucked into trash TV. Sometimes I watch.
I'm gonna go with American Pickers and Curse of Oak Island.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess I wouldn't. Like, I guess no. I wouldn't have guessed that one actually.
Well, that's the thing is just because I like old-fashioned shit.
Yeah.
I mean, plus there's a ton of history that goes along with both.
Well, it's like the Antique Roadshow. You know, back then they still have it though. They still have that show on.
Yeah, but no, it's the history that goes along with it. Because like I remember reading in Reader's Digest when I was a little kid, The Curse of Oak Island, which was the same one that they talk about on the show. And I went, fuck, I remember reading that article when I was a kid because my grandmother collected all the Reader's Digest stuff. And I went, I want to go there and check that shit out. Never got there, but you know.
But now you can watch it.
Yeah.
So what about you, Collin? Guilty pleasure.
I was really hoping to dodge this one. I mean, like, I'm sure I have some, but I don't watch a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just a YouTube binger.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
You can learn so much on there.
You can, or you can watch somebody
Waste.
play a video game for a bit and be
Yeah.
like, I am definitely high.
And I don't know if it's from the video or something I did.
Speaking of YouTube, that's the rabbit hole that I keep going down.
Yeah.
It's like either Graham Norton stuff, which Graham Norton's fucking hilarious. Or like the Best at Boss video or whatever the hell those things are. Like you're literally watching people doing incredible shit for 25 minutes. And then the next video goes out and I'm like, I should probably do something today.
Absolutely. The day flies by.
Yeah.
It's not even fair.
One of my YouTube ones that I get into is watching people pour resin.
Fuck yes!
It's just
It is pretty
relaxing.
satisfying.
And then somebody else was telling me, like, you should do some ASMR videos. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I look at it, I'm just like, like you tap on the microphone and you just, no. I feel, like chewing and
You
playing
hear
with
that wet mouth sound?
slime,
Yep.
and I'm like,
That's some good macaroni and cheese.
yeah. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Well, and that's the thing is like the other night, I'm looking for shit to listen to while I'm sleeping. So I either listen to the audio Bible or like the Tibetan singing bowl.
Yes.
Or I'll listen to like Running Water, which was great. So these stupid toys, and I'm putting this out to you guys. I'm hoping you can figure this out.
Oh, yep.
So I had this ingenious idea of a geodesic dome listening to water, and I won't get into that because I'm not gonna, tell my idea. But I don't know if you guys remember these toys. They were little white squares, and they had holes in each one of the corner. They had two holes in the side that these little gray hinges would connect them. And there's squares and rectangles, and like they had hole pieces and stuff where you could put this little plastic bubble on there. It was like a space toy, engineering toy, technique toy type thing. It was in the 80s, and I can't fucking find it. I spent 4.5 hours on Google, any of these other places trying to find it, and no.
Find out what the name of it is and all that.
Yes, exactly. Like, it just fucking drove me nuts, and I still can't find it because, no.
If you guys can figure that out, we'll give you a code. No, I don't know.
We'll hook you up with a
Something will
crisp high
happen.
five.
Yeah, Chris High Five. John says, fucking love Oak Island and American Pickers. And have you watched Beyond Oak Island? It's not as good, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And he also says, I like going to YouTube and watching idiot driver compilations.
That can be kind of fun.
The Fork Truck Warehouse ones are hilarious.
Yeah.
The should not be alive or whatever. The close.
Oh,
Yes!
wow.
Really
Yes!
get me.
See, like, that's not a good one for me. I'm just like, oh, no. Okay, I'm done.
But like,
I
there's always that
can't-
satisfying end at
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, but you just barely got out.
Yeah, I watched a couple of those, and now we just When adrenal gland, I'm just like, I can't handle this. I'm gonna fall over and die.
I like the building ones that blow up and they've gone wrong, and then you see the guy like climbing out of the crane. He's like, "I'm good." I'm like, "Your fucking building just fell on you, dude. What the hell?"
How are you good?
Also, a weird one. Like what is it? People on motorcycles doing nice things.
Yes,
I got real hooked on those for some reason. It's just
I have not watched.
Why are these two things go together? I don't know, but I like it.
Right?
People on motorcycles doing nice things.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
what
like
do you
helping
mean?
people out. They'll like I'll see like another easy one is they'll see like another biker on the side of the road that his bike broke down or whatever. They'll let him on theirs. They'll take him somewhere to get fuel, bring him back.
Oh.
But they also see him like rolling around under bridges and handing out homeless people food. And
Yeah,
stuff. And it's just like, this is awesome.
I'll have to watch some of those. See, now I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole and not wake up for work tomorrow morning again.
You don't understand how these two things came together,
Yeah.
but it's
Right.
like I am glad it did.
Perfect.
Another one that I like watching is like when people just straight up eat shit on YouTube. These videos, the compilation ones, where it's like instant regret videos.
Oh yeah.
That shit is amazing.
Or instant karma. Instant karma's a really
Yes,
good one. Yeah.
yes.
I like cat and videos. I'm just
Get
like,
out.
aw.
Security.
This is like
I also kind of like cat videos.
See?
It's so dead by now too. It's like one of the memes that's like one of the original like what the internet's here for and
Right.
whatnot. But
Cat
like
videos.
unironically, you watch one of them like dangling on the side of a door while it's like barely like closing and stuff,
Mhm.
and you're just like, how are you going to survive, Mr. Mittens?
Yeah.
What's your next move?
If you make it through this, you will get some catnip, so
Or
you
like-
can do some other hilarious fun things.
Yeah, or they're like do that creepy run thing where they're like up, but they're like hunched over, and that's like.
I shouldn't have to watch these videos. I have 3 cats at home. I'm like, get your lazy asses up and do something cool.
Do a funny thing. Do a funny thing.
You
Cat.
are not earning your keep.
Yeah, it might just meows at me and demands affection, and that's it. It's as far as that.
See,
goes.
now
That's fucked
Dib is doing this thing now. We have the peephole in the door. He'll jump up and try to attack it. I'm like, why? What is going on here? But I'm just like, okay. And I get the camera out because I'm like, no one's going to believe this. Won't do it.
Did you see that video with the dude who's like trying to get his like running a cord back behind like an entertainment stand or whatever? So he dangles it and the cat paws at it and pulls it through.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm like, I want to try this at some point in time. I need to see if it works.
I saw
I
that
need a
one. It was
paw.
great.
Help me out here,
I
man.
need to fact check the shit.
Yeah. Is this thing legit? Yeah. They're fun. They're fun. Sometimes they can be fun. Groot.
Groot's an asshole.
Groot is, actually. We had one of our friends come over. We finally was like, okay, we're going to have dinner. We're going to invite some people over. They come over. We give, like, what would you like something to drink? Sure, I'd like a coffee. Fresh brewed coffee. She's got it. It's tall. Cat comes up and just like right into her legs. And she's like, with a coffee. I'm like, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we don't have friends.
Yes.
Because you're a dickhead. And you shed everywhere. And nobody likes that.
Exactly.
I see you woke up happy. Let me fix that.
Now it's time to take over the world. I always picture that too, like how my cats would sound. Like they all have different voices. Yeah, okay. I'm insane.
No, I like to an extent. I always like wonder if my cat understands like maybe obviously not the exact words I'm saying, but like my fluctuations or not inflections.
Yes.
And it's just kind of like, man, this dude's fucking weird. I don't know. Why are you all I have?
That's kind of what I picture too.
Why
They're
are you
just like,
singing at me? I don't even understand this medium.
don't ever sing "You Got a Friend in Me" because my mom's cat legit like was pissed. Yeah, like scratched
No,
me.
There's no friend.
We're not friends. I'm like, okay, little Satan. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Cats are fucking evil because they won't even wait till your body's cold. They will just fucking start eating you. And it's like, what?
You say
At
this.
least a dog will wait till you're cold. And it's like, I really miss them. I'm getting kind of
Can you really like? Can you blame them for wanting a hot meal
Exactly.
though? Right. Right.
that stale
Okay, this
shit.
got really morbid.
That's fucked up, man.
Get a look at YouTube, and then we're gonna end this shit.
Is that where the line is?
That's where the line is.
Oh, all right,
no.
all right.
No, John is also saying that he likes to watch police chases, good Samaritans helping cops, cops arresting bad cops. car crash compilations. I
Yes!
like watching cover songs just to see how good they are from the original. Oh, okay. See, now I'm gonna be on this YouTube. Like, I'm just gonna wear pajamas all day and just do this on my day off. That's it. Nobody get a hold of me because I'm busy doing things.
Watch Cashmere on one guitar. It's fucking awesome.
Cashmere is a fantastic song. Oh my gosh. And on that note, everybody, it's time to go. Thank you, Collin, for joining us, sitting in with us
Absolutely. Thank you for
tonight.
having me.
It's been a lot of
It's
fun.
Fun every time.
Have me come in, hang out with us. And
Yes.
Tony, thanks for doing what you do.
Possibly.
That's
What
all I
is
got.
it you do again?
Pushes buttons, everybody's, including mine. La da da da
Well
da.
deserved.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. We will see you again next Thursday. Don't forget, Guitar Fridays is not happening this week, but Chill Stream Saturday will be. I have got to work again for Survivor Girl, so I'm probably not going to be doing it again because I will be held up at work. Hey, we talked about this, man. We talked about it. And I think we have another episode of Initiative Impossible on Tuesday.
Possibly.
Nice.
So we will see. We'll see you guys back here next Thursday. Thanks for tuning in, chiming in on YouTube as well. We appreciate that. The love, the likes, the share, all of the support that you guys give. Thank you for jumping on here with us.
Cheers.
And don't forget to keep it weird. Like that.
I like the chair creak.
He's like, damn it, Heather did it too quick. Too quick.